President Zelensky thanked President Trump for the support of the United States, especially the Javelin missiles that President Trump was first to provide in his efforts towards peace.
Before Trump and Zelensky's phone call, the world watched with bated breath as Trump engaged in a highly anticipated conversation with Vladimir Putin. Behind closed doors, they discussed the ongoing war. What did Putin want? What did Trump promise? Well, according to the Guardian report, the key condition for resolving the conflict, the Kremlin said in a statement after the call, should be the complete cessation of foreign military aid and the provision of intelligence information to Kyiv. That means halting military support not just from the U.S., but from all Ukraine's foreign backers, including Britain, France, and all those putting together plans for a post-conflict reassurance force intended to provide a long-term security guarantee to Kyiv, allowing it to open its ports and airports and safeguard utility supplies. President Donald J. Trump and Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky just had what some are calling a historic conversation. But is it really a breakthrough or just another diplomatic game? Let's break down the official statement from the National Security Advisor and also the Secretary of State on the meeting. So there are two phone calls, one from Moscow, one from Kyiv. And in the middle, Donald J. Trump, caught between two world leaders demanding two very outcomes. One call, a chilling request to pull the plug on Ukraine. The other, a desperate plea from Volodymyr Zelensky to keep the lifeline of U.S. support alive. Trump and Zelensky agreed to a temporary halt on attacks against energy infrastructure, a major shift in battlefield dynamics. But why only energy? What about civilian areas? And most importantly, will Putin see this as a betrayal by Trump? And what will be his action in response?
Closely share information between their defense staffs. Does that mean all intelligence sharing will continue? So the White House is rejecting Russia's request to pause that.
Intelligence sharing in terms of defense for
response?
Ukraine will continue to be shared.
Trump reassured Zelensky that he would explore additional air defense support, particularly the Patriot missile systems. But here's the problem. Trump has openly criticized endless U.S. military aid to Ukraine. So will he really push for more weapons, or is this just another political play? Senator Marco Rubio and National Security Advisor Mike Waltz have reportedly.
I would just like to emphasize we have never been this close to peace, and it's only because of President Trump that we are here. I think a couple of years ago, as you all reported on the war, it was incomprehensible to have a partial ceasefire in this conflict. And today, that is true because of the leadership of this president. I would just like to emphasize we have never been this close to peace, and it's only because
announced on social media that U.S. and Russian technical teams would meet in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, in the coming days to discuss implementing and potentially expanding the ceasefire. It remains unclear whether Ukrainian officials will be part of the negotiations. Behind closed doors, is Trump pulling Zelensky into a strategic trap? Or is Putin the true puppet master, or using Trump? Does Zelensky truly trust Trump, or is he just playing along, aware of a deeper plan at work? Trump and Zelensky's agreement on a temporary halt to energy infrastructure attacks marks a major battlefield shift. But is it a sign of progress, or just a calculated move to buy time? Meanwhile, with technical teams preparing to meet in Saudi Arabia, talks of extending the ceasefire to the Black Sea have begun. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dive analysis.